everyone. I'm Miss Karen from Adams Memorial Library. Welcome to our December Inquire Within series. Like we did in November, we're going to have bags available while supplies last with some different activities that you can do for 3 weeks during the holidays in December. The first week today is all about gingerbread. And I don't know if you like gingerbread, but I really like gingerbread. I like making gingerbread cookies and gingerbread cake. I make cookies every year, and that's a great thing to do with your family. Make cookies. We'll even share a recipe with you if you would like to make some gingerbread cookies at home. But I'll tell you, I am not really great at decorating the cookies. I bake them, and then I just throw some red and green sugar on it and kind of call it a day. But it's a little bit easier to decorate on paper. So you can do gingerbread cookies this way, like this. I made a gingerbread garland and I decorated mine so they would look like a family, like they were all sisters. So I gave them all the same kind of hair. And we're also going to be doing a gingerbread house. So really gingerbread houses look really tricky because you got to get all the walls lined up. So we're going to do one for you where you just make it on brown cardstock instead. And just as a trick, you only have to do the front. And it'll stand up and you can light it from behind and you can do your gingerbread house that way. So in the bags, we will give you 5 cutouts of gingerbread people. They're already cut out and they'll have a hole in the top so you can make them into a garland or you can make them into an ornament. So we'll give you gingerbread people. We will give you the house and some braces to put on the back to make them stand, because that's how this one is standing up. It's got these supports attached. So we will give you that too. And let me tell you, it took a Christmas village at the library to come up with this. So Mr. Alex figured out how to make it stand, and then Miss Jen drew the gingerbread houses and drew the braces for us too. So thank you very much to them. So that will be in the kit for this week. In addition, we will give you a glue stick and some crayons, oops, and a tea light so you can put it behind and light up your house. We'll also give you some yarn for hanging and some different papers. Now, I don't know what kind you're going to get because every kit's going to be different. So whatever kind of paper you get, you can use that for decorating. We'll give you some tissue paper squares. You can use that for decorating. And we will give you some foam pieces. And again, I'm not sure what kind you'll get. They'll all be different, but maybe you'll have some gingerbread foam pieces. Maybe you'll have some snowflakes that you can glue on. If you have anything else at home that you would like to use, you can do that too. Now, I did supplement what's in the bags with some other things. I used a pencil. I used some scissors. I used some more scrap paper that I could cut out. And if things weren't sticking, I either used more glue or tape. I like to tape things on. If the glue stick doesn't work, I just tape things. So you can do that too. And then some of the things I had at home were, I had this different kind of yarn. I told you I wanted mine to look like sisters, so I gave everybody the same kind of hair. So if you're doing hair for your people, one thing to remember is you don't want to cover up the hole. If you put the hair or a hat across the hole, then you'll either have to punch a new hole or hang it some other way. But otherwise, you can just do whatever you would like. When I did mine, I put some foam pieces on, I drew faces, I drew some clothes on, I cut things out from paper and attached that. So however you want to do it will be great. You can make them look like your own family if you would like to do that. You can make them look like whatever you like. You want to make them look like aliens. If you want to make them look any way you can imagine, you can make them. Now, these ones are on a garland. It's a little hard to see because I have them all together, but you could hang them on a tree or someplace else. They're attached with the yarn. So if you want to do this kind of thing, you would put the yarn around each of them. Whoops. Let me untwist this a little bit. And then they would all be attached together with the yarn. So if you decide you would like to make a garland too, you will string all 5 of your gingerbread people onto one string. So how you would do that, you take the string. Once your people are all decorated, you just take the end of the string and put it through the hole. And then you take your next person and string through that too, for as long as you want it. You can use all 5. You can just hang 2 together. You can hang 3. Up to you. You just string through, and then you can either make a loop on the end and tie off a loop, wrap it around your finger, and then pull the loop through. You can make a knot like that, or you can just tie a knot another way. So that's what you do if you're doing a garland. If you'd like to make each one of these into an ornament, you could take the yarn, cut off what you would like, make a loop, like I was telling you, wrap it around your finger, pull the end through, so you have a loop like this. And that's what you could use to hang it up. Then you take the end of the loop, put it through the hole in the gingerbread person's head. There, pull it through so you have the ends on one side and a loop on the other. Pull the ends through, just gently, because you don't want to rip your gingerbread person. And then you can hang it up like this and then cut off the extra yarn. So it is up to you how you would like to hang them. You can do it however you want. So gingerbread people, pretty easy peasy. However you want to decorate them is what you'll do. For the house, you will get this to work with. You can decorate the whole thing however you want. If you do want the light to shine, you don't want to cover up the windows. If you don't care about the light shining, you can cover up the windows and do it a different way. You can fold back the door like this, and then light will shine through that way also. Now, when I did mine, I laid it flat and decorated everything first. Some of the things I used were paper for the roof, and then put the tissue around. I made a little snowman and gave a little tree outside. I did shutters on the windows, and then I put some snowflakes on so it would look like it was snowing outside the gingerbread house. So, like I said, I had it all lined flat, did that part, and then I attached the braces last, the supports. So once you have your house decorated, if you want to do it that way, decorate everything first, then take these braces. See, they're bent. There's a triangle, and then there's a flat rectangle. The flat rectangle part is what's going to go on the back of your house. You will take the glue stick. You will use so much glue. Glue and glue and glue and glue and glue and glue all along this long flat part. And then on the back of your house, you're going to attach it outside the window. Remember, this is the back. This part's decorated. So you hold it down, put the bottom of the triangle by the bottom of the house, and press really hard and just keep holding it. Hold it, hold it, hold it with the glue on it until it's good and solid and stuck. Do the same thing on the other side. And then your house will stand up like this one does. And then you can put it anywhere you want for a decoration. If you would rather, you can glue them on first. Then you would just have to make them lie flat. And since they're already bent, I thought it was a little bit harder that way. But if it's easier for you, that's what you can do, and that will be fine. Now, you could say to me, Miss Karen, you always say we can decorate however we want. And that is true. I do always say that because my favorite crafts are the ones where everybody's is different and everybody gets to use their imagination and their creativity and do whatever they would like. But if you're like me, sometimes you get stuck for ideas, but you could always check out a library book about making gingerbread houses, making gingerbread friends to get ideas, or you can look online and get some ideas that way for different decorations for a gingerbread house or a gingerbread person. And whatever you do, we would love to see it. So if you do decorations, if you decorate a house, if you decorate the people, if you would like to share it with us, you can take a photo and email it to us at kids@adamslive.org, and we would love to see it. And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube to see the next installments. We'll have 2 more sessions. And as I said, the bags, thanks to our friends, will all be together at the library. You can come and call and pick them up via curbside service, and we will give you a bag that will have kits for 3 weeks, as long as the supplies last. And thank you very much, as always, to our friends at WQED and at Clearview Federal Credit Union for allowing us to do these crafts to share with you and to make these videos. So I hope you will enjoy it. I hope you will be able to come and get a kit from the library. We'll have some other things too, some special things for PBS Kids from WQED and the library to you. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.